Okay, today I have a review of, let's turn that right side up, the Silencerco Hybrid. I just got this in, been waiting a long time uh, as far as, the background check, NFA and FBI background check. Okay, what we have is the Silencerco Hybrid, 46 cal can, multi-caliber as far as anything from 223 all the way up to a 4570. That's pretty much why this can was built, was for the 4570, and then they just made it do a lot of other things. It come with a piston setup for pistols, obviously, and you have to buy the threaded adapters to make this work. I don't have any threaded pistols as of the time being. Eventually I will buy some adapters and then run it, as a suppressed pistol. And then I also bought the Silencerco end cap 223. It just cuts down noise resonance down range as far as, the front of, whatever is in the front of the can or whatever you're shooting at. Applicable to the shooter, not that much difference as far as noise reduction, but downrange it would be a little bit quieter versus the 46 cal versus the 223 can or end cap. Sorry, I bought that just as a goodie, and then it also comes with a 5/8 by 24 direct thread. So anything that you have, bolt gun or even 300 blackout AR-10, you could direct thread it. That's a pretty decent option that they give you from the factory. It's pretty thick, so I mean it's got some it's got some depth to it, so you can get it tightened down pretty well. Don't have to worry about stripping anything out, and as well as the nice indentations on the front of it, the little holes. You're able to lock into it with the lugs on the wrench, so you're not beating up the sides of it or possibly slipping off and damaging it. So that's a pretty good option. And then well as the end caps, it does the same thing, almost really similar to a side grinder, taking the disc off. Works pretty well. And it comes with multiple spanner wrenches and tools, a couple spanner wrenches, as well as the end cap tool. And then so you can take that off, as well as this is the quick adapter for the ASR brake and the ASR flash hider. I went ahead and got that because it's a lot quicker to change. Not that I'm going to be super fast and want to put this can on 2 or 3 different guns rapidly, but it's just a nice easy option. It is extra. It doesn't come with the hybrid. This is extra. The 5/8 by 24 does come with it, but here are this is okay, so clear. This is a QC10 build that I did, and it's got the ASR flash hider. And they did something that was pretty nice, is they made the prongs of the flash hider all different lengths. That way it keeps the noise resonance and the ping down that you would get possibly without shooting it, with the suppressor. And then also the ASR flash hider, and I have this on a 6.5 Creedmoor as well. Nice little salient build, salient parts anyways. And then, it shoots very well. It locks up really nice on the flash hider. It's quick thread, and then it's got this little ratchet piece that locks down on the teeth of the flash hider, and as you can see right here, I don't know if you can make out the teeth, but it locks it down, just keeps it from possibly backing off to an absolute minimum. But yeah, overall, I've shot this on the 9mm and the AR-15, the 223 cal, and it's very impressive. The subsonic with the 9mm, usually, like, I've got some Cellar and Billet, and then some Winchester and some American Eagle subsonic stuff. The Cellar and Billet is actually probably the quietest that I've shot so far as subsonic ammo, but they all do very well. The 223, it reduces it astronomically to hearing safe level. The abilities of this can are rather impressive. It will do pistol stuff as well with the correct piston in the pistol adapter. It's more of a rifle can than a pistol can. It's kind of just a multi-function, very well built. It's about 8 inches long overall and probably 1.5 inches in diameter. I'm sure there's specs somewhere. I could look them up, but I'm sure you guys really don't care directly. But yeah, it does very well. I'm interested to shoot this on different calibers. I'd like to shoot it on a 300 Blackout AR. I've shot it on a 300 Blackout Ruger American. And I mean, literally the only thing, obviously subsonic ammo, I don't believe in buying supersonic ammo for a 300 Blackout. That just kind of defeats the whole purpose of the gun. But it does very well. And the cycling, it's, I haven't had any issues. I've left my gas block alone. I've got adjustable sequence gas block on the Salient AR. It does really well. But overall, it's a pretty stout can, and it'll do full auto rated on a 10.5 inch AR, or 10 inch, you can look up the direct, exact specs, but 10 inch AR and rated all the way up to 338 Lapua Magnum. So I'd like to get a 300 Win Mag and throw it on there and just check it out and see what it does. But thank you guys for, sitting here watching the video, and if you got any questions about it, feel free to ask, and you guys have a good night.